grow, still can't stop it.
What is up? I am Crypto Mason, and welcome back to the Crypto Mason YouTube channel. Shout out to the Gold Squad. We look for gold in every single aspect of our lives, and we always find it. Now, today we are recovering from our massive Bitcoin crash. I see some people arguing that this was a healthy pullback. 50% or 40% is pretty much a crash, okay? And when it happens out of nowhere, it's definitely a crash. So, welcome back. Daily market update. We have a lot to cover. We're going to cover the QNT chart, the HBAR chart, the XRP chart, the Bitcoin chart. We have some Tether USDT being printed, which might mean that we're headed back up here. But let's see. So, BTC 48,000, right? We're still below 50,000. We need to recover fast. Okay, that is the thing we need to look for is in these next coming days, like a couple days, 2 or 3 days, we need to get back above, like back to where we were basically. You know, at least like 53, 54 above there. So, before we get too much into it, make sure that you follow my Instagram and my Twitter if you enjoy the content. Also, drop a like on the video. Those are my usernames right there. And we are so close to hitting 100K. Okay, we're so close. So make sure you subscribe. $2,000 giveaway. $2,000 giveaway when we hit 100K. It will be for the YouTube people. I'm not going to do it on TikTok. It's going to be for the YouTube people. So here we go with the bubbles, right? We love the bubbles. We see Luna. We need to talk about this Terra Luna, okay? This thing is absolutely killing it right now. We can look at, so one of the things I like to do after a crash is go to the categories on CoinGecko, right? CoinGecko, go to the categories, and we can see which category is recovering right after the crash. So right now, we see that Terra ecosystem is up 7%. Arbitrum ecosystem is up 5.6, okay? And then all the rest, damn, I'm sorry. My voice always tripping. I film these right in the morning, so, you know. But look at this. So all of this is red, right? On the 24-hour, on the 7-day, mostly red as well. The Avalanche ecosystem did go crazy, you know, in 7 days. But Terra is one of the first ones that it's coming back up and rising. So maybe it's time. I don't know. Terra might be a good buy, man. I've never really got into Terra. I've never held it in my life, but this might be a good buy. If this, this rank 9? Terra's in the top 10. That's very crazy right there. Also, I wanted to talk about this. Look, Dogecoin has fallen out of the top 10. Very interesting, right? Dogecoin's fallen out. We have Terra top gainer, Polygon, Gala, pretty small percentages, but we are sort of heading back up in the market right now. Let's go into right here. Look at this. Tether is printing. Okay, this is a signal that we might actually start pumping. They have minted 1 billion new Tether, printed out of thin air by Tether to artificially prop up the markets. So this is from Mr. Whale. Obviously, he puts his little spin on it right there. But if we go to the chart, I mean, they are printing. They are printing, right? And we can see right here, November, all the way up to November 8, right? November 11. This is when Bitcoin was pumping. Like, we can just overlay the Bitcoin chart on this, right? You could just overlay it and you'll see like this pretty much lines up. So it's very interesting. Like I said, when altcoins go back up, freaking take profit. If you have not taken any profit out of this market, when altcoins start to rise back up, just sell one thing, bro. Just sell one thing, okay? Or you can diamond hands the whole thing and try to catch like the top of this cycle, right? But trying to time the top is always hard. Now, let's look at the fear and greed. We are sitting at extreme fear for yesterday and today. So, this is a 5-month low. This is the lowest we've been since 5 months. Okay, we're at an 18. If we go to the graph right here, we can see back in, back in May, we hit 12, 14, 10, right? 10 right here. May, we hit 10. We had like a strong support here, actually, at the bottom. You could draw a line pretty well right here at 10 on the fear and greed index. We are currently at an 18. Okay, very crazy. And I mean, this doesn't mean that we're gonna come back up, right? As we can see here, we had like extreme fear, or yeah, this would all be extreme fear right here for a very long time, like until like July 24 from, the 14th of May. That is super crazy right there. So this doesn't mean that we're going to come back up to the greed level, which would mean that prices are rising, right? Checking Lunar Crush here. We see the social volume, Bitcoin, ETH, Shiba Inu, PancakeSwap, Dogecoin. That's standard. Tezos is here. SafeMoon, Taco Cat token. Man, are we still doing this stuff? Leonacorn. What is a Leonacorn, bro? Leonacorn? Dude, that is a Leonacorn. What the heck? I'm sorry. I'm just recoiling at some of these names. So look at Bitcoin chart, right? Honestly, we did not invalidate the moon cycles. I've been thinking about this differently. Like, the new moon does not mean that we actually have to pump. It just means that you should short the new moon, because right after the new moon, we're going to turn bearish. And what did we do? Turn bearish. Right after this new moon, right? Basically, let's see. Oh, that took a couple days. Like the November 4. Yeah, it took a couple days, but right after, right? Basically, here as well. Right here, if you shorted it, you would have been good right there. But here, it was actually invalidated. There's no way you could tell me that was not invalidated. But Bitcoin, 48,000. We did go below the bull market support band, obviously, right? We have the weekly close today. Yeah, it's Sunday today. So we have the weekly close. We're going to see where the weekly close is. That's going to be very interesting. But we're like in that support band, right? It is important, but obviously this does not determine just automatic bear market, right? If we go below this, it's not like automatically, oh my goodness, it's a bear market. And the reason I can say that is because look what happened back over here, right? In September, we touched this, and we went way up, right? We even in May, June, we were way below this, but then we climbed back above. So it's like a constant battle with this line right here. But for the majority, basically winter of 2020, we're up, start of 2021, above that, above bull market support band. Now, Rickus, we have this from Rickus right here. He's showing basically that this is repeating, okay? And he's saying probably nothing. This exact retrace is repeating. So we have a lot of these macro charts, and it seems like these are like, they're a little bit cherry picky, but this is on the 2-week chart. It looks exactly the same. Retrace to the 0.618, 0.5 to 0.618, right? We also have this. This is the best chart I saw yesterday when people were panicking about that crash. Look, this type of crash happened 6 times in 2017, bro. 6 times. Right here is a 38% crash. Right here is a 38% crash, right? All of those. Nothing, no 40% or no 50%. Of course, after this blow off top, we had like a 80, 90%, right? But we also have Lord Farquant in the comments here saying, excuse me, don't you see that the difference between 2017 and 2021 is 2017 was only up and 2021 is up, down, consolidate, up, down. So it's like slower. It's lengthened, right? Now, let's talk about the quant chart. If you guys don't see what I see this. Okay, I see a Grim Reaper chart right here. I think this should be called the scythe pattern. Okay, the scythe pattern. The scythe, whatever. The Grim Reaper pattern is happening right here, dude. That is on some Grim Reaper right here. Boom, boom. Where's Saturn at? Damn, where's Saturn at, dude? Look at this. So, did we bottom out at 148? I actually Don't think so. I mean, we maybe there's like a strong support right here at 154, but that basically was broken, right? With QNT, you can't be caring about the short-term price action. Look at all those yellow X's, man. Oh my goodness. Why is there always so many yellow X's on Quant? That is super crazy. But we are going to see if this thing can recover. I thought it was having a nice recovery yesterday. Right here. We can see we dipped all the way. This is where we bottomed out right here. Boom, like a V-shaped recovery all the way up to we went to 210. Okay, but we could not get past that, and now we're back down. So, good time to accumulate Quant if you want. That rhymed. I'm basically the Quant rapper now. But good time to accumulate it. I mean, I'm personally, if it hits $100, I'm buying some. Okay, I have such a big bag of Quant that I don't need to continue stacking. I mean, I could if I wanted. HBAR is so oversold. This is from the Salt bot. It's oversold on Bitcoin and USDT pairs that this might just be dip to rip to start off its own cycle. So here is the HBAR chart. Obviously, yes, we're below that 30 level on the RSI. This is called RSI, Relative Strength Index. When the line is above the 70 line, that means it's overbought, which basically just means like it's just overbought. There's too many buyers, right? Too many people buying. Now, when it goes below the 30 line, that's oversold. So basically every altcoin and just every coin in general, except Bitcoin on the weekly, of course. So Bitcoin on the daily, right? Every coin basically on this daily is oversold, right? It's oversold. Which just means we're going to slowly rebound back up. Okay, so I agree with that HBAR chart right there. Now let's talk about the XRP chart, though. Look at this person, and Mr. VH, drawing out the wedge even longer now. Remember, we were covering these wedges on XRP, and oh yeah, it has broken to the downside. Like it broke out of that wedge, right? The previous wedge was like right here, and we broke out of it. Now they keep drawing the wedge bigger. So that's a funny thing with the XRP chart. Ain't really anything to see on the XRP chart. This thing went like all the way down, right? 59 cents. I think on some exchanges it even went to 40 cents. Super crazy. XRP heavily affected by the Bitcoin crash. We have the Wolf of Wall Street saying, I was wrong. As I said, at 53K, we would either bounce above or nuke through. We nuked harder than I expected. Perhaps it's a leverage rinse and a healthy 40% bull market correction. I like this. I do think it was a leverage rinse to like reset the market. Because remember I showed in my other video how many people got liquidated? So they were rinsing the leverage people. They had to bring the market all the way down there to rinse those people out. That's so crazy to think about. We have Raoul Paul, just going through this fast. We have Raoul Paul sees Ethereum hitting 20,000 by March. I agree, dude. I stacked a bunch of Ethereum at $4,000. Just to tell you, I put a lot of money into Ethereum. I have officially started my like Ethereum fund back up. So when the altcoins go crazy, I'm mainly going to be taking profits into USDT and then contemplating waiting for Ethereum to drop and dumping a lot of that into Ethereum. Ripple Liquidity Hub. Basically, this video shows this guy. Let's just watch a little bit of it. Here you go. Just a small amount.
It is the most important technological advance I've seen since the internet. It has the capacity to do lots more, but it certainly has the capacity to enable us to move anything of value around the world at the speed of light at no cost.
At the speed of light at no cost. He's referring to digital currency. And he actually uses Bitcoin as the example right here. And he says Bitcoin has a token, an accounting mechanism, and a blockchain, right? But he's basically comparing it to, like, this is the internet. I hope you know. We are in that revolutionizing the internet phase. That's how rich you could get here if you play it correctly, right? We're in that right now. And he does give this funny example of Ripple. Watch this.
XR, the Ripple protocol, the XR, the Ripple protocol, the XR, the Ripple protocol, and then enable.
Oh my goodness, they had to replay it like that. We also have this video from Jeremy Hogan, digital asset investor. Basically, he's saying, let's just watch it.
You have a trial date that's going to be set in the summer of 2022. I don't think
a trial date set in the summer of 2022.
that the Ripple case gets to trial. I think the Larson and the Garlinghouse cases might get to trial because there's issue of fact that a jury is going to rule on. I think the Ripple case is decided at summary judgment, which is not a full trial like you would see on TV with witnesses and all that kind of stuff.
He looks kind of done with this case.
You know,
is that just me, or does he look really tired and like doesn't want to talk about this anymore? I don't know. But he says that the Ripple trial, it's not going to go to trial. So he's just giving the hope, right? Everyone's hope is that it doesn't go until the summer of 2022, right? So he has to give that hope like he's been doing. I love Jeremy Hogan. Shout out to him for everything he's done for the XRP community. But, I mean, he's been wrong on settlement multiple times. I've shown it. He said, 3 weeks until settlement. If they don't settle in 3 weeks, that's probably a bad sign. Well, 3 weeks pass, and boom. I don't forget anything, by the way. I have the best memory on Earth. I'm kidding. But I do have a Scorpio moon memory, so I remember everything that you say. Every single thing that he's done, I remember. Okay? But, I mean, he says it could not go to trial, but the Brad and the Chris Larson one could go to trial. You need to remember that there's 3 lawsuits going on. Ripple, Brad, and Chris Larson. There's 3 of them. So he thinks the Ripple's going to finish earlier, right? Now, the last thing I want to talk about is a potential for crypto punks to be falling apart. Some of the biggest, this is from Big Dog, some of the biggest punk holders are starting to openly turn on Larva Labs. That's crazy. It's because of a copyright issue. So that is insane. Are we going to see crypto punks be replaced as the top NFT? That is all we've got for the daily market update. Make sure you follow on Instagram, Twitter, join the Telegram group, and goodbye.
Grow, still can't stop it. I